Hello everyone, welcome to my channel once again. I'm glad and happy that we are doing this again. So today we're going to talk about truncations and wildcards. Actually, this is all found in information literacy. Like I said in my previous presentations, we are going to use a presentation that's PowerPoint to ease work because no one is perfect, So let me open my work. Remember, today we are going to do truncations and wildcards. Okay. Yes, here it begins. So truncations and wildcards. These are advanced search techniques that expands one's query to expand word variations, making research more comprehensive. They are advanced search techniques, remember. And all I know about a truncation is it is like a star. It is an asterisk. It's like a star. Then a wildcard. That one is like a question mark. So a truncation, like I said, it's like a star. There, the screen here, it's showing. So this replaces 0 or more characters at the end, sometimes in the middle of the word, sometimes at the end. So it replaces a 0 or more characters. For example, we can have computer. Okay, like we can have compute, and then we put a star at the end. This retrieves, or this will give us something like computer, computing, computation, because it's in that very field, but we really don't know what we want. Then we have the second example is psycho. Maybe it will give us psychology or psychological or psychological, psychologist or something like that, because the star is at the end. So that very star or asterisk is placed at the root of the word to avoid irrelevant hits. Because maybe if I had not put a star at the end of compute, would I get computer? No. So it's going to prevent relevant hits. So we are going to talk about wildcard. That one is like a question mark. For it substitutes exactly one character anywhere in a what? A word. For example, warm. Warm could mean many things. But here, it will either get us a woman or women. I hope we're understanding that. Color. It will either give us a color that is in US or the other color in UK with you. So that question mark is useful for handling spelling variations or unknown letters. This is very important because since it's advanced, it's an advanced strategy. So it is very important. So we apply them in searches. How do we apply them? We combine them with Boolean operators. Remember, I said Boolean operators are like secret codes. So if you combine them, it's going to make your work very good. For example, educate or teach. What does this mean? We have put a Boolean operator or, meaning like in the last previous presentation I was like, or broadens the search. It gives you the meaning of the two. So educate or teach. If we are going to find out, learning finds out all documents linking to education or teaching with learning experiences. Then the second thing is database specifics, where some systems use different symbols, e.g. that percentage instead of asterisk. You always have to watch or check the database manual, always. Then we have the coursework tips, practical coursework tips. For example, testing your query. Always run it in your library's database and review results for relevance. Remember, every university has a library database that is either paid for or not, but it's an open source of information. Then you have to document your strategy. After you testing your query, you have to document your strategy. You have to write down the exact search string and why you used truncations or wildcards. Then you have to refine. If you get too many irrelevant hits, adjust the placement of that asterisk or the wildcard or the question mark, meaning a truncation or wildcard. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation for my show. Thank you so much for listening to my show. May God bless you. Let's meet in the next show presentation. Thank you. May God bless you. Bye.